Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash, and I'm here today as I'm sitting in my room, and yeah, the camera angle is pretty different. Pretty much I have this leaned up against the air conditioner, and yeah, pretty interesting view, right? You can see my whole room and everything. Well, not my whole room, but you can at least see most of it. My snacks are right there, stuff. I got side patches, goldfish, and everything. I got a Mario picture. I got, WWE Superstar pictures up there. There's Bray Wyatt, a big pic poster right there. Randy Orton over there at the very top. Daniel Bryan, I made a picture of Daniel Bryan. There's John Cena. Another Randy Orton picture right there. That's Roman Reigns I made right there. And then that's my own picture of the Shield that I created a long time ago. So you get a chance to see my... Oh, and over there, and that's on the far right there, that's my calendar. I got AJ Styles up there because it's June, and pretty much AJ Styles made the cover. So yeah, and speaking of WWE, so of course you know that's all WWE stuff, and I am a fan of World Wrestling Entertainment, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Speaking of that, so about like last week or something, at least for a while, ever since when I heard it was coming out in the stores and stuff, there was a new Seth Rollins WWE figure that had a new Shield gear, which you already know that I'm a big fan of the Shield, which I've talked about it a few times every once in a while. You know, that's the team of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, who unfortunately is no longer WWE Dean Ambrose, and is now in AEW as Jon Moxley, but it doesn't matter. So Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are still currently available. Of course, the Shield is kind of never going to come. I don't know if the Shield will ever come back. I mean, in the end, I always think they'll be together, you know, but anyway, so like I said, I ordered a new Seth Rollins WWE figure a long time ago, last week or something, and involved with him having a brand new vest. It pretty much resembles from 2018 from Super Showdown when the Shield battled Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre when Rollins was Intercontinental Champion at that time after winning it back from Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam after the return of Dean Ambrose the night before SummerSlam, and he had a Shield gear, which was totally different. It was like a big giant vest. It was sleeveless, like he was wearing a shirt that was sleeveless, but apparently this one decided to give him a little short sleeve shirt thing with a little short, you know, like the shirt I'm wearing and stuff, which is alright because Seth Rollins usually wears like short sleeve, you know, shirts whenever he's with the Shield and stuff, so you know, it's fine. And it does include the Intercontinental title as well and stuff, so I thought maybe I'd order it. There was lots of other versions of the Seth Rollins Shield gear that I saw, but this one in particular was pretty awesome, so I liked it. And plus, it had the little shield symbol on the side of the vest too, which usually you see that which you used to see that from the Shield and a little bit of every now and then. And then you know, like Dean Ambrose usually because he usually wrestles with just a shirt on. You know, usually he'd be able to see his shirt having the Shield symbol on. So you know, I thought I'd try that. And I actually am wearing a Shield shirt, by the way, actually too. You probably may remember a long time ago I made a video on eBay. I've made a video when it was in 2018, yeah. It was in 2018. I made a video of talking about ordering this shirt from, I thought it was from eBay. I don't know if it was. I think it was from a different company. I'm not sure, but you may remember I made a video about it and I was explaining about me ordering this shirt, and I showed it to all of you, and then, you know, I got it for myself, and I'm wearing it. And speaking of Shield shirts, too, my mom is actually helping me order a new one, which was, a few days ago. It was on Monday. It's a limited edition, so I have yet to hope that I can get it very, very soon, which maybe it'll come in later on today or something, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. It was limited edition, only 2 days and stuff, so it probably might come in today and stuff. We were able to get it on time. It's very, very different compared to this Shield shirt, which maybe I'll reveal to it maybe for the next video, whenever it comes or something. But anyway, so the package is right here. The eBay package came in. My mom was in the front room, and the driver person delivered it to us. It's in a big package. I know, it's kind of weird for it being in a big package like this, but it is a little small box, but I guess they just needed enough of the size for it to be in. Looks pretty cool. It's like something that you would normally get, you know, when you first get it. So this is from eBay. It did come in from the post office, of course, which we have around here. It has my mom's name on it because she was the one who really ordered it, but it's alright. You know, it doesn't matter. Sooner or later in the future, I'll be able to order stuff like this, you know. So, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea, maybe I show it to all of you guys. My mom does want me to make sure this is the right one, because sometimes eBay has had some problems before where, you know, if you try to order something, they give you the wrong thing. That's what happened when I tried ordering WWE 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch. It was the right game, but unfortunately, it was one that told me that I needed a SD card for the game or something, so I don't know if it was really necessarily the right version. I mean, I don't know if there's a version where you could try playing it without an SD card. I remember when I went to my best friend Matthew Kelso's birthday party last Friday. I forgot to check to see what his looked like, but it's alright. But anyway, so the package is here, and I just thought maybe I'd try to open it up and see what it is. My mom does want me to make sure this is the right one too, so let's open it up, shall we? Now, I do want to mention, like, the previous Seth Rollins figure I wanted before the newer one I told you about, had a new Shield vest and the Intercontinental Championship. I actually already have an Intercontinental Championship belt, but I just couldn't resist the fact that it was wearing a Shield gear. You know, I'm really a big fan of the Shield, so... And I used to use, like, a lot of black tape around here for me to put it on, like, one of my other Seth Rollins figures and Roman Reigns figures and Dean Ambrose figure to try to make it look more Shield-like, but I don't want to keep wasting the tape like that, so I eventually needed to get, an actual, like, Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose, like, figure with the Shield gear. I don't have one. I already have an actual Dean Ambrose Shield figure, which resembled from 2017 from TLC and stuff like that. And Roman Reigns, I don't have a Shield gear for Roman Reigns. Well, I kind of sort of do, but... Well, actually, yeah, I do. I have two different versions of it, but I really prefer, like, the newer one where, like, you know, originally when he was part of the Shield, he didn't have, like, that glove on his right hand. Yeah, I prefer the one where he's got the glove on his right hand. Like, you know, it kind of, like, represents his Superman punching hand, I guess. I don't know. I like that one better, so I have, like, it's cool. So I have, like, a Roman Reigns figure, you know, basically it resembles from SummerSlam in 2018 where he was wearing the blue and white gear and stuff, you know, from when he beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. I use that one, I take the vest off of that one, I use it with one of my other Roman Reigns figures and put, like, the whole just black vest, which kind of was basically just like a Shield vest, and I put it on him. It's getting very risky, though, which hopefully it won't break or anything, because it looks like it's starting to rip inside, but... Hopefully it'll last, because otherwise then I would have to buy a legitimately Roman Reigns Shield figure, you know? And I don't want to have to go back to putting all that tape on it again, because it gets really annoying. It doesn't even last forever, so... I've spoken long enough. I probably should have just kept on opening while I was talking. Sorry. Sometimes I just feel like I can't do something while I'm talking at the same time, but I can. It's just, I don't know. I get too carried away, probably. I don't know. There's just this little instinct that tells me sometimes I can't seem to do everything while I'm talking. So, anyway, yeah. So like I said, pretty much, I already do have a Roman Reigns figure, but I like to replace it with the SummerSlam one with the red and blue gear and use it with a Shield vest, which makes it better for me. So, yeah. So, here we go, the bag's coming off. And this is the box. Well, I guess that explains why they needed I guess that explains why it was in a package like this, because I guess clearly they wanted to put it in a box. What does it look like? It's got a scanner, priority mail. Yep. Alright, so this is the box now, and apparently the figure's got to be inside this box. So let's check it out. So, hopefully my Roman Reigns vest thing that I'm using to try to use him as Shield gear, I don't plan on putting it on all the time, just only for a limited time when I want to, when I want to pretend like I'm having my own version of a Shield reunion and stuff, and then when I'm done with it, I take it off, and then I just try to keep it on with the SummerSlam vest and stuff like that, you know. So, yeah. Because that's what I do plan on doing. I don't know, I just really love the Shield so much, you know, I just can't resist them. So, yeah, I really do miss them a lot, but at least, you know, they're all still good even as single competitors, you know. Roman Reigns is, of course, one of my number one favorite solo WWE superstar, and I do love him as a solo, you know, wrestler, but I really prefer him a lot more with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as the Shield. I really have grown to love the Shield a lot, like, since then, so particularly, I love Roman Reigns in both ways, but I really love him best with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins as part of the Shield. That's what I could say. But Roman Reigns is still doing excellent as a solo superstar. He's like the best member of the Shield, pretty much. He's the strongest, and he's really kind of had... I don't know if he's had the most success, but I feel like he is. Roman Reigns is a bit kind of underrated, is a bit of an underrated superstar for some people, and a little bit overrated too, but it doesn't matter. So let's see what we got. Is it here? I can see it's in a bubble wrap, but I can see the back of it. I see the picture very well, though. I can see the picture. Is this it? Well, there's the back of it. I want to read it real quick before I check the font. Yep, Seth Rollins from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, height 6 feet 1 inch, and yep, finisher the Stomp, which used to originally be called the Curve Stomp, but that move got banned for a little bit in 2015, and then eventually they decided to allow Rollins to bring it back in 2018, and he just decided to just call it the Stomp after then. It doesn't matter. Still a cool move. I'm kind of glad they brought that move back. Recently, one of his signature maneuvers where he does a power bomb into the turnbuckle, like they call it a buckle bomb, that recently just got banned. Which I kind of wasn't really going to be surprised if they had to wind up making Rollins ban that move, because it was kind of a little bit dangerous. That move actually ended Sting's career in 2015 at Night of Champions. It messed up his back that he had to retire, like, I don't know if I would say too soon, but you get the point. So, yeah. And it kind of can really cause some damage for a lot of other people, too. Sometimes I think it might even botch, too. So there's the back of the box that I know of. So let's see what the front looks like. And yeah, how yowie wowie. I almost messed up what I was about to say for a minute. Well, this is it, you guys. I'm very, very happy. This is the one. The one and only. The newer Seth Rollins figure with the Shield gear. How about look at that. With the Intercontinental title. Look at that. Look at the face, too. Looks good with the all black hair. And there's that little Shield symbol I was talking about on the vest, too. Looks awesome. Look at that. It's even got extra hands, too, if you want to replace them, too. They started adding these kind of details for figures. They wanted to add a detail where you could replace hands to where it can have, like, different, like, with the fingers being out and stuff like that. The one that's on Rollins' hands right now is where it's kind of like got a hole in it where you can like make him hold stuff kind of. And the ones that are on the side are basically like a punching fist thing, which I can definitely use that. That's so awesome. I love that. I was so excited when I first discovered they were going to release this new version of Rollins in Shield gear when I saw it on Instagram, and then I figured out it was going to come to the stores soon. Only store I ever saw it was in Walmart and Waxahachie, which there was only one, but of course I couldn't get it on time, so I had to wind up ordering it on eBay. But I got it, you guys. It's here. And this is the back of it, too. It explains all I was just reading that. It tells about Rollins and stuff, and this is a picture from what the gear looked like at the time. It looks really awesome, too. Pretty much this, yeah, that's what he looked like in real life when he wore it. Of course, he was wearing a sleeveless shirt, but here they made him get sleeves, like short sleeve shirt, kind of like me and stuff, which is really good, because, you know, Rollins is known for wearing a short sleeve shirt with his Shield gear. There's other times where he had, like, a sleeveless shirt, along with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, but really he was the one that usually used to wear a short sleeve shirt most of the time when he was part of the Shield. I love that. This is really good. This is so awesome. I really, really love this so much. This is just the best, man. I probably might open it up a little bit later, maybe, because I want to keep it in the box for right. I mean, I don't want to keep it in the box, but there's other things I want to do like right now and stuff. So I'll probably open it up out of its box a little bit later. For right now, I'll just probably set it to the side. I can just look at it like I'm just so happy about it and stuff, and then I'll take it out a little bit later. I'll probably just keep it up here for right now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe for right now, I'll just keep it up there. So there you have it, you guys. I unboxed my new Seth Rollins figure. Very, very interesting. I really love it. It's a pretty cool new figure, and just can't believe it's here. I'm really glad it was the right one, too, because, of course, my mom always wants me to make sure everything's right. Well, they got it right. Again. Well, I guess that's the end of the reveal for you guys. I'm probably going to do some other things for a little bit, and I do want to try to do something else that maybe I want to try to make an update on my YouTube channel or something, or try to fix something or something like that. I would tell you, but I probably might tell you later if I could find a way to get it to work. If not, then maybe I'll just have to tell you it didn't work, so that'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video, but until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.